guys, Jess here. I'm back with story number 3 in my December Daily 2022 album. And this story is about my husband. We joke around and sometimes call him the Grinch because his love of Christmas, well, I don't know. He's not a huge holiday guy. Let's put it that way. And you have me on the total opposite end of the spectrum who loves all things Christmas. And so I got him this mug last year that says like, "This is as merry as I get." And I asked him if I could take a photo of him drinking out of it in front of the tree, and he participated. And so this story is just about how I think after almost 10 years together, I'm slowly starting to wear on him in regards to my love for the holidays, and he's starting to get more involved. Not that he's not involved, but I think he's starting to find more joy in it. I think he's starting to get it. Anyways, that could totally be my imagination, but anyways, that's my perspective and my story. So I have here a photo of him, black and white photo of him, and then I have an Allie Edwards transparency of a lit Christmas tree, which I love this transparency. It's so beautiful. I'm putting that on top of the photo, and I have this gold chipboard piece from the Allie collection as well, and then I have a white chipboard 3 with a gold stripe into it. I want to say it's Felicity Jane. I need to look back and see where I got these. Sorry, guys. But they're great, and I love them. And so that's setting in the center. And I'm just attaching them to this acetate with red line tape, so they're nice and secure. And my thought was I have this journaling card where I've typed my journaling, and I wanted to make a pocket in between this story and the other one and have it sneak in between the 2 pages so you could pull it out. So I have that little Mary tab. And that was the plan. So putting the journaling on the card, I had a little blank space at the top, so I decided to do some stamping. I've got the Heidi Swap Christmas stamp from this year, and it says it has a stamp that says Bah Humbug, and I thought that was so fitting. So, and this stamped so well, yay me, right on the top there, and I loved it. And then I looked at the stamp set again, and I'm like, is there anything else on there? And there was this other little sentiment that said cup of cheer, which I thought was a funny contradiction a little bit. So I decided to add that one too, and I did it in a second generation stamping, so it was a little bit lighter. And that just completed this journaling card so beautifully. I loved it. And so here I go attaching the photo to the back of the card. And so my plan was to just run tape around where the card's going to slide in, and so it would just create this nice pocket. But here's where I goof. I wasn't paying attention to what side of the album this story was going on. So I end up taping or leaving a hole in the wrong side of the album. Yeah. So it ends up being, and I hadn't figured it out yet at this point, but it ends up being on the side where the holes are punched. So I'll discover that in a moment. So I had to come up with a plan B. You know what? And I kept this in here because these things happen. Here we go. Here's me figuring out, oh, sugar. This isn't gonna work. These things happen. Things don't always go as planned. You make boo-boos, or you make mistakes, and you got to just navigate through them. So I decided, okay, we're going to roll with it. We're just going to insert the journaling in between the transparency and the picture. And I wasn't thrilled about it because I just loved the look of the transparency over the photo. But you know what? It still looks really nice. And bonus here, it gave me another space to decorate. So I end up having to figure out what to do on the backside. So I grabbed one of those Felicity Jane acetate add-on pieces that have the holes punched in it, which those are great. I love them so much. Felicity Jane's going out of business, but I think there still might be some available. I think they restocked them. If you can't find them there, I know Citrus Twist has them, and I think Allie carries them on occasion. I'm not entirely sure, but Citrus Twist for sure as a backup. So that allowed me not to have to poke any holes or reprint my journaling. I could use what I already had created. So decorating the back side of this card, I found this really fun, like modern tree design. It was from a Felicity Jane collection that was perfect. It was black trees tied into the black photo, the tree transparency, the tree in the background. So it just all worked out, and this all ends up working out, which is a happy ending to this story. So I attached that to the back, and then I go through my die cut pieces, and I find this square little die cut piece that says Mary, Mary, Mary. and the colors, and I love that it just says Mary over again, because again, that ties into the mug. It just worked out. Matted that, attaching it to the back of the journaling, and that completes this card. So fun. And then the layout's all done. It just came out so wonderful. I'm really pleased, mistake and all, how well this came out. And I hope you enjoyed this process video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!